Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I said I was going to talk about this new Halo series that just became available on Paramount Plus. So after I finished my review of the Razer Siren BT lapel microphone, which I'm actually using to record these podcasts now, along with my Note 10 Plus, I was going to get right to this. I actually wanted to get right to this while it was fresh in my mind. But here we are. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is DeAndre, aka the Superfly IT guy. And on my channel, we discuss all things awesome. Be it fragrances, movies, music, technology, local small businesses, or just downright hidden gems in our community that we don't really know about or that are right under our noses. So thank you again for joining. I really do appreciate you guys, and I hope that you enjoy the content that I'm bringing. I am now back doing podcasts. I do this as a hobby. It's not a professional thing that I'm doing yet as of right now, because I do have a full-time professional job that I do. But I really love doing this for you guys. It is a passion of mine. So I hope that passion is reflected in these podcasts. But welcome. I want to tell you guys, I've always known of Halo. But okay, full disclaimer, don't bite my head off. I am not a Halo gamer. Okay? I play other games, but I always knew the allure of Halo, and I thought it was really, really cool. I've seen some of the gameplay. I've seen some of the promotional materials. So trust me when I tell you, when I saw that they were actually coming out with a Halo show for TV, I had mixed feelings. One, I was like, okay, great. The last time they tried to do a movie, TV type adaptation was, for me, most recently Mortal Kombat, but even before that it was Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and you guys know how much I hate that movie. So many flips, so many unnecessary flips. Why? It's like, oh, can you flip? Then you're in the movie. No, the people can't act. So I was mixed feelings on this, okay? But let me tell you guys, okay, I don't know who they got backing from. I don't know if this is in collaboration with Amazon, because guys, the visuals on this show are top tier. It's like Marvel, it's like Star Wars. The visuals in the Cgi are crisp. The costumes that they have don't look cheap. It looks like they really took their time to do the show right. Now, if you go on to reviews, you'll see that people have mixed feelings on it. But what I found with reviews is it's best to just see it for yourself. You can't always rely on Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, or some of these other reviewers that are reviewing these things, because half of them aren't fans, and for the actual fans, they really enjoy the stuff. So I told people about this in my meeting on Friday. Yo, check it out if you're a Halo fan. I checked it out yesterday, and all I can tell you is my jaw was on the floor for majority of the episode. Not just because, I'm trying to fanboy, I'm trying to jump on the bandwagon. I will tell you, if a show is terrible and sucks ass, you will know. I will tell you, it just didn't do it for me. The AO season 2. It just didn't do it for me. I tried to give it a chance. I was like, I'm straight up lost. But then you get shows like Dark that are on Netflix where, it's a slow build. It's a very slow burn show, but the payoff was huge for that show. And I was there for it. And I was like, wow, that show, the visuals in that show, you could tell that they spent a massive amount of money for the visuals in that. So I said all of that to say, please check out Halo. Not just for the sake of checking out Halo, but if you ever had a show or a franchise that you love dearly and you wanted them to actually make an adaptation, this is the kind of show that is a pioneer for future shows to come. So if you are looking forward to seeing more things, like they've got the Sonic movies coming out, the new Sonic movie is supposed to be coming out soon, and it looks great, guys, can't lie. Keep supporting these shows, man, because if the viewership is low, it's going to get canceled. It's not going to get a second season, or it's going to get 3 seasons in and it's going to get canceled. Yes, I'm looking at you, Travelers from Netflix. Yes, I'm looking at you, Into the Badlands, one of my favorite shows. Y'all canceled all my good shows. The Get Down, canceled. Like, oh man, the viewership. I mean, I'm really surprised that the Blacklist is lasting as long as it's lasting, guys. I'm on season 7 now of the Blacklist? So I'm here for it. But I digress. Let's actually cover what this show is about. Then we'll talk about the cast, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. So, with this show, as you know, it's based off of the video games Halo. I think they had 3 video games that I remember. Right now it has a 7 out of 10 on IMDb, and of no surprise, it has a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes. It is exclusively available right now, to my knowledge, only on Paramount Plus. But it has seen record viewership in just the short amount of time that it's been released, which has been I think a week now. It was very low key with the marketing. It wasn't all in your face. The first episode actually came out. Matter of fact, I take that back. March 24th. So it just came out on Friday, guys. Alright, so 84% like the TV show based on Google users. And pretty much the synopsis is: Master Chief, a cybernetically enhanced super soldier, defends humanity from the alien covenant in the 26th century. So this is based in the future. And let me tell you guys, the visuals were so convincing, I felt like I was in the future. I was like, man. And I wasn't the only one that watched this. My roommate, who's also actually a Halo player, he watched this too. And I had to support when I saw that my man Pablo Schreiber was in this. He's been in a lot of great movies. Den of Thieves. If you guys watched American Gods, he was Sweeney, Mad Sweeney, the Leprechaun. So he did a great job on that. I love seeing this guy get more roles. So it's got Pablo Schreiber as Master Chief. It's got Jen Taylor as Cortana. It has Natasha McElhone as Cortana, aka Dr. Catherine. It also has Danny Simpani. And I think, let me just double check if I remember this guy. Okay, yeah, I remember this guy. He was in Misfits and Doctor Who, Penny Dreadful, The Crown. Let's see. Pablo Schreiber, you guys know, he's been in Den of Thieves. He was in 13 Hours. He, I guess, is in The New Orange is the New Black. Alright. I didn't know that one. He was in American Gods as Mad Sweeney. He was in Skyscraper. So yeah, this man is making a name for himself, man. Hold on, guys. I think. Let me just double check. Oh, okay. Liv Schreiber is actually his paternal half brother, guys. Okay, all right. So I guess I don't know how far down the rabbit hole his brother let him get. But if you guys don't remember Liv Schreiber was the guy who played Sabretooth in X-Men. Not the newest ones, the old ones, the originals. So we've got that. And I mean, the trailer was awesome, guys. The glossiness of his visor was great. The visuals so far have held up. You really feel immersed in this world. It's too early for me to give a final appraisal of this show. I can just tell you so far, from what I've seen, it's been great. The first episode is great. The other thing I have to tell you guys is they are doing weekly premieres on this show. So you're getting these weekly, which is why I can't really talk about too much else other than what I saw in episode 1. I don't want to spoil you guys too much. I just wanted to tell you that the hype is real for this, and I'm absolutely here for it. The sound design, excellent. The visuals and the CGI rendering, it felt like they were using ray tracing from the PS5, guys. This thing is crisp. I don't know if Unreal Engine is a part of this, but man, it's like you had the best graphics cards you could find. And mind you guys, that's without any enhancements, but I'm also running the Android TV box, the Shield TV Pro, that has automatic AI upscaling. So when I tell you this thing is crispy, it is crispy, guys. It is really great. I got a 55-inch Samsung, and we literally got so immersed in the world that we turned the light out so that we could experience all the wonderful glory of the visuals. Story so far, kind of slow build. You know, sci-fi elements abound. A lot going on. A lot of stuff I wish I could tell you guys about for this initial impressions, but I don't want to spoil you. But man, we were looking at this, and my roommate is also a big fan of sci-fi elements. But this was definitely a win for Paramount. They did The Covenant in a believable way. They did The Elites in a believable way. And they also did The Spartans in a very believable way. Because I know for these types of things, it can go either way. It can go really great, or it can go really shitty. And it can be not really believable. They went for the more believable element. So things are scaled down. They still tower a bit in the show, but they're not nearly as huge as in the games. The games clearly, because it's a game, their elements. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. I see something that explains all of this, guys. All of this. Guess who is an executive producer on this show, guys? Steven fucking Spielberg. No wonder it's visually amazing. Okay, that makes so much more sense, guys. So yeah, I did not know that. Yeah, they're getting hour episodes. The budget was $90 million for this, but man, this is on some Avengers level shit, man. I'm gonna just tell you guys. Ooh. Yeah. They haven't introduced Cortana yet, or any of these other people that I mentioned. But yeah, let's go back to who else is in this. Yurin Ha, don't know who that is. She looks really nice. She looks really good for the role in this. Bokeem Woodbine, everybody calls him the evil Dave Chappelle. He's in this as Soren 066. And I think I actually heard him earlier, but I'm not sure. I have to wait on that. And then we also have Charlie Murphy. not Eddie Murphy's brother. This is a lady. Let's see what she starred in, guys. Peaky Blinders, Northman. Oh, she's in that new show about the Vikings. No, I guess that's old, because that says 2014. Now they have another show that's coming out that is about the Northmen too. She was in The Foreigner, Rebellion, Love and Hate. Okay, so I don't really know her that well. And then we all know Bokeem Woodbine, but if you don't know Bokeem Woodbine, he's been in Ghostbusters Afterlife. He was in Spencer Confidential. He was the guy in Life, Shadow to the Moon. And then he's been in other stuff. He was in Predators, Fargo. He's been in a lot of stuff. So yeah, definitely worth it. Man, definitely check it out. That's all I have to say on this, guys, for my first impressions. I'm not going to be too long-winded on it, but some of the fantastical elements of this held true. No wonder. When I saw Steven Spielberg, so much more stuff made sense in terms of the visuals, the sound design. The guy is a cinematic genius. I mean, he did E.T., yes, but he's also done some other great things. And let me just tell you, the technical genius of this guy and him leaning into technology, it's fucking amazing, guys. Alright? I'm just telling you, just flat out. He directed Ready Player One in literally a warehouse that was completely white with X's on the ground. And just everything else was CGI through a VR headset. What director you know that actually can do that and pull it off? Granted, the movie received mixed reviews. I'm here to tell you the man is getting back on the top of his game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more great things from Steven Spielberg. Honestly, I'd love for him and James Cameron to do a tag team film together and just amaze us, because I know they can do it. And I've seen quite a few movies. I also saw Jujutsu Kaisen, movie 0. And that was also great in terms of anime, so we'll cover that at some point. I'm waiting for the new season to debut, and then we got to talk about Demon Slayer Season 2, guys. And I'm going to throw in an extra freebie, Fog on the Hill, The 5 Elements, plus we got the new season of Snowfall that has come out, and Gangs of London, which was one of my favorite shows on Amazon, is coming out with a new season. So stay tuned. We're going to cover all of that in the next episodes. But I wanted to at least get out a couple episodes today and go from there. Thank you again for tuning in. As always, stay blessed. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at thesuperflyitguy@gmail.com. If you have questions on shows, fragrances, I also do fragrance packages. We can talk about it, guys. And then if you're interested in doing a collaboration of some kind, we can also talk about that as well. Like I said, I'm back on my podcasting, and now that my mic settings are fixed and I can do this, I could literally do this while I'm walking around without even having to hold my phone, doing something else, and we could just talk about it. So I love the portability of this mic. You can literally put this in your pocket and pull it out whenever you want. You can also listen to music from it. But man, wow. Halo, so far, first episode for me. Story-wise, a little weak because they got to build. But visuals, 10 out of 10, guys. Holy crap. You will jizz your pants. Cannot wait for you guys to experience this. See it on the biggest screen possible. They actually could have done a theatrical release of like the first 2 episodes, and I probably would have went and saw it. So much better than Inhumans, which they tried to do that for, and it failed miserably. Definitely worth your time. Thanks again. Have a great one. And stay super fly. DeAndre out.